Hey, home care bosses, welcome to the Home Care Bosses United YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm gonna do something amazing. I promise you, something that will blow your mind. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down how my client is making over $10,000 a month with one client. Yes, just one client. So we're gonna break this down. Come on in, let's talk. If we haven't met yet, I'm Denis. I am the home care agency startup and growth expert. And what me and my team do, we help burnt out, overworked, frustrated nurses and healthcare professionals start and grow their own profitable home care agency so they can serve their community, have more of a life, more income, create more impact, give more, build generational wealth, and leave a legacy. And after all, becoming their own boss. So what I'm going to share with you, one of my clients, her name is Jessie. I remember when Jessie came to me, she started thinking about getting started with her home care agency, and she came to us. We're able to help her with all the paperwork she needed, all the licensing she needed in her state. We help her get all of that done. We provided her with all of her policies, procedures, all the internal paperwork. And now her agency was ready to receive clients. And I remember when she first came to me, she was unsure. She didn't know if she was going to be able to do this. She needed guidance, and we provided her that guidance. We provided her with the training as well on how to operate, how to market her agency. And as she started putting what we taught her into practice, she was eager to put what we were telling her into practice. And she went out there for 29 days. She was marketing her agency. She was doing every single thing that I told her to do, but nothing happened. She didn't have a client yet. The phone didn't ring. And on day 29, she posted in our group, she said, "When do I throw the towel? I've been doing everything Sue is telling me and it's not working." And when I saw her post, I quickly called her and said, "Jessie, what's going on?" And she told me the story. It's like, "I'm doing everything you're telling me to do. It's been 29 days and nothing is happening." And I had to remind her and tell her, hey, starting a business, it takes time. When you're marketing your business, you're operating your business, you're a new business, not because you went out there today means that you're gonna get a client today, you're gonna see results today. Because running a business, building your business, marketing your business is the same as gardening. When you put the seed in the ground, you have to nurture it before it grows, before it can give you a plant. And that's the same thing with your marketing. Right now, you planting the seeds. The last 29 days, you planting the seeds and you nurturing the seeds. So it's gonna take time. And I asked her, just give it a little bit more time. And she agreed. And guess what happened? The very next day, a phone rang and she received her first potential client. She went into the client house, did the free assessment, and the client signed up for her service. The client gave her a check for $10,500 for the services the first day that the client met her. So now you're saying, like, I know that's mind blowing. Now you're saying, so show me how. What is the secret? How is she able to do it? So let me break it down for you. So that client that Jessie was taking care of, that was able to give her that one check for $10,500, that client was a type of client that we call a live-in client. So a live-in client is a client who needs somebody to be there in their house 24/7, but they sleep at night. That means the caregiver also have 8 hours at night that they can sleep. So that's a live-in client. The clients sleep at night for 8 hours. The caregivers have also 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep at the client's home, but they there on the premise 24/7. So for a client like that, we charge the client per day, right? We charge the client per day. And in that case, Jessie was charging this client $350 per day to provide the service, for the caregiver to be able to provide the service. So she's charging $350 per day. So if you multiply $350 times 30, that gives you $10,500. That's it. And that's with one client. And that client paid her for the entire month in advance. That's how she was able to make $10,500 of revenue with one client. Isn't that brilliant? That's brilliant and amazing. Now, I want you to think of, imagine if you have 5 clients like this, 5 clients like this in your agency for the month. Just 5, not a lot, just 5 clients like this. 5 clients like this for the month. At $10,500 times 5, that's over $50,000 in revenue in your agency with 5 clients. And those are not just scenarios. Those are things that are happening right now for other home care bosses. Do you think like you can find 5 clients in your entire city that needs that service, that needs you 24/7, and that can afford your prices and pay you $10,000, $10,500 for the month? Right? It's not a lot. 5. In your whole city, I'm sure there's 5 people somewhere who need this service that can afford the service. So that's how my client was able, with just one client, to make $10,000, a little bit over $10,000 to the month. And like I said earlier, if you times that times 5, that's $50,000 for the month. And if you are able to keep those clients for the whole year, if you times 50,000 times 12, you can do the math and see what's possible. So I hope that in this video, you are able to see what is possible financially with your home care, when you have your home care agency, and what is currently happening for home care bosses just like that. And what I do, like for me, I was a nurse just like you. I was working as an intensive care nurse, and I was burnt out, frustrated, overworked, underappreciated. And all I wanted to do really, I wanted to create more impact. I wanted to have more income. I wanted to build generational wealth and leave a legacy. And I knew starting my home care agency would help me do just that. And that's why I took the plunge and started my home care agency. And being a home care agency owner is not easy. It's a lot of work. That's the most work that I've done in my entire life. But I would have traded for anything in this world. And that's what in over the years I continue in growing my home care agency. And eventually some of the people that I used to work with and at the hospital, they start seeing my success and they start asking me, Sue, we want the success that you have. We want to be our own boss. We want to build wealth. We want to give more. Can you show us your path? Can you show us how you did it? And that's how I started consulting and showing people how to get there, how to do the same thing that I've done. But the cool thing is, I already made all of the mistakes. So I package all of that so you can fast track your success, because you don't have to make the same mistakes that I've done. And that's why I even create my program that are done for you, Ignite Your Home Care Agency program, to help other people launch your agency. And in our program, we teach people, we show you from A to Z, all the things that you need to know in order to have a profitable and a successful home care agency. We show you everything. We even complete most of the work for you. We do all of the paperwork you need to get your agency started, the licensing. We provide you with all the internal documents. Not only that, we give you the training so you know how to operate your home care agency, how to schedule your caregivers, how to hire, how to retain your caregivers. We even go into the marketing, how to market your agency effectively. Because if you have an agency and you don't have clients, you have an expensive hobby, right? So we show you how to market your agency so you can bring in the clients, so you can have a profitable business, a business that have clients that are paying you and that have caregivers that you hire, a fully functional business. We will love to show you how to do this. if you're ready to get to your next level, if you're ready to start your own home care agency, I'm inviting you to join my free info session where you can learn all about our program and how we can help you start and grow your own profitable home care agency, just like Jessie that I shared her story with you earlier. So be sure to click in the description box and follow the link to register for our free info session. Like always, subscribe so you can get notified whenever we put a new video out. See you soon. Love you all.